And here we are for the men's game of the World Cross Super Sixes. We've got Glenelg up against Woodville. And we've got a couple of number 9s going against each other. And I'll tell you what I heard, Shah. It's a different game, but rock, paper, scissors decided which way people were shooting. And a big shout out to Mr. Paddy Palmer, who won with scissors.
There you go.
So there we go. The 2 9s, K-Man up against Sammy Hissey.
There you go.
And ball off black there, so that'll be a green ball if it stays in, still off black. But great pick up there from Bartlett as he's under pressure there. And Bartlett, that's come off a black stick. And Bartlett again, he got his own ball then, Char.
Chase and don't know where anymore. This is the uniforms are clashing for me at the moment.
They are. I'll tell you what, that's clashing. Jack Price's throw to Liam Hood. I'll tell you what, not even I would have caught that at my shoulder height. So ball coming through. Reece Townsley with the ball. And Reece brings the ball into offence for Woodville. Kicks it over there to young Jack Inge.
Yeah.
Hey, the name is synonymous within the sport. Inge and Hissey.
The family just love it.
Just a little flick there. Townsley. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Townsley steps in, looks, pops. A great save there from Watts.
Great save by Cody there.
But Sammy Hissey, all he wants to do is score a goal against Cody. That's what he's told me all week. I just want to score goal against Cody because I haven't had one yet. But not like that because the ball goes out of bounds. And ball coming back through Watts and kicks it over there. And it's good to see the ball back up the top, and good to see Luke Keesing back in number 4, who although these little turnovers at the moment.
No goal yet.
No goal
yet with about a minute and a half played.
So, and sometimes it happens. There's another ball on the field here, and look at that. Shane Abbott is all over it. And you know what Shane Abbott also is not over? There's no flags in this.
There's no flags.
He doesn't know how he's going to get screen time because he normally gets the flag high up.
If there's in the crease, we'll probably see it. But no flags, no throwing.
Harry Walsh with the ball. Just flicks it back here and kicks it to, great
Cody
save again from Code.
2 big saves.
He did, and I'm sure he's really enjoying that too on the foot to start. But yeah, Dan Filippa with the shot there, and it's good to see that Woodville was shooting on the cage. So
yeah, a couple of young kids and a couple of long poles that are now short poles.
And this is big Conrack Squirek all the way from Canada. Kicks it back up to Lewis King. King guarded there by Noah.
Cody again.
3 from 3, an outlet here.
3 huge saves from Cody.
And the ball to be won. And it is one. Looks down the bottom here. Henry Haskett just pops that one away. And Henry coming off a hamstring issue.
I only have 1 Haskett.
Yeah, that number 10 is Henry Haskett by the look of it. So ball
back from college, young Henry.
So there's 2 Hasketts out there, Noah and Henry tonight. So Lee will be glued.
Lee would be behind us with a glass of wine,
Squire
I reckon.
just says, I haven't seen this guy apart from last Saturday. And here we go, the scissor man.
Here.
Palmer just pops it away. And there's another ball on the back of the field there, so they're going to have to get that off. But Glenelg out to a comfortable start
speed in
here.
this Glenelg team.
And Townsley with the ball. Looks to fake, kicks, and Cody with another
Cody,
save.
That is 5.
So
5 in less than 4 minutes.
And he's been crook all week. He's had a virus and hasn't been out doing
has
anything.
He? Poor Cody.
I know.
Man flu.
He should be sick more often. I don't think he saves like this. So ball down the back with Price, and Price is he's off. Little shovel. He's off for the Worlds as an alternate with the Australian men's team. So did play in the Australian Sixers side over in.
Very exciting for those boys heading over in the next couple of months, isn't it? Next month.
Yep, they leave on the 11th or 12th. I think. So they're only days away from heading off.
Good move there by Dan.
There he goes, Sammy Hissey. That's all he wanted to do. He told me all week, I just want to score on Cody. So there we go, Sammy. That's what it feels like. And it's the only one that Cody hasn't saved at the moment, but looks in and Eag picks that one up And David Eag just finds the ball in the back of the net.
Oh, it's very, very, very fast game.
It's very fast
very
game,
fast.
isn't it? As we see here, Walsh with the ball, steps inside. The two 14s on each other, and another good shot there from Harry Walsh. An outlet to the 14. So he said, "You've just scored on me, Bartlett." And Bartlett says, "Tink," and going to turn that one over. And the ball is out the back. Lewis Guy, he's in the cage for the Warriors. Got about 3 minutes to go in this first term. And Bartlett, that's come off the keeper, so a Glenelg ball.
So a bit of
Woodville
confusion there.
were sending their subs on because obviously thought they were going to offense, so they were getting some changes.
Man down at the moment, so...
Oh, that's off the
Good
helmet.
shot
That has come off the
there.
helmet of
Henry just
lighting it up.
here to play.
That they've come. So Squirek kicks it to Ethan Napoli.
Couple of young kids here from Woodville
Looks down. They
coming up
go to
Jack
double the ball
Inge.
as they're in that man
He's gonna
down
have to,
situation. So
watch
Napoli,
the,
watch the halfway line here. And Haskett just watching the half. They've got to get the ball off. Squirek, he's a big man. And steps inside and pops that one across.
Misses. And Cody getting that ball early. He knew that was missing straight away and just ran back to clear that ball up quickly. So...
Well, and that's a good thing. Once you get into this game,
yeah,
you know
as soon as you know the ball's running out, you've got to be ready and switched on. And just a wide shot there by, I believe...
That's, that is... who had that shot? Palmer.
Paddy. Oh,
and that's going to
to
go out of bounds. And Pat will have another opportunity for a shot. I'll tell you what, his rock, paper, scissors was better than that last shot. So ball in the hands of Price. Kicks up. He'll have a shot now. He's hurt us. So ball out the other side to Keesing in his customary 4. Oh, no, he's dropped it. So ball to be won on the deck. Oh, come on, Louis. Pick it up.
So if you're a long pole and some
good pressure. Good pressure from
there.
Townsley. And they've misses
just
and let that one roll out. And Jack Inge will pick the ball up and bring it back in. So 5-2 is the score here, with about a minute and 20 to go. And Jack Inge brings the ball over, kicks it to Squirek. Conrad just nods the head and says, "Let me have a go at these." But Inge just looking at where he wants to go.
Where he wants to go.
Into Townsley. Townsley looks fire. Doesn't fire the ball.
Good
looks
control
up.
there. Oh, no, I believe it's
away.
off. No, that's off Woodville. I thought that came off Glenelg, but colours are very close. If Glenelg were wearing white, that would have been a lot better.
But
or Woodville wearing yellow.
But ball with Keesing. He also played in the World Sixes back in Birmingham, Alabama. And,
he did, and
that one there just gets thrown out of bounds. That one's for the spectators. Imagine if every time you threw a ball out, the spectator got to keep the ball.
Bit of baseball there.
A bit of baseball. I tell you, you'd get more people.
You would. Well, I mean, you'd want to make sure you catch it, because if that's coming at you hard, you don't want to be underneath a rubber ball.
And look at this. Squirek just he says hello. Hello, Mr. Keesing.
And Cody, a huge save there. As that, I believe, is time.
And a huge quarter then from Watts in the cage.
6 saves.
Yeah, and they're all on that right foot too, I think, just about. But what about Squirek there? Conrad just says, "You know what, you want to stand in front of me, Mr. Keesing? I'm going to go through there." And he's a big man. He's only just turned 21, Conrad.
Yep.
And tell you what, you want to turn to our sponsors, youngrealestate.sa.com.au, and get in touch with Andrew down there, and Jack. That's my nickname for Jack, is Andrew.
Is it?
I just make stuff up as I go along. But get in touch with Young Real Estate on 1300 768 573, and there's some great flags they've put on. We had out the other day, and Young Real Estate, so they look pretty just flapping around in the breezes, like my lips. So why don't we hear a word from someone's lips who really matter?
LMI stands for Lender's Mortgage Insurance. It's an insurance premium that you have to pay to protect the lender against loss. Depending on your scenario, Lender's Mortgage Insurance could cost you anywhere from $5,000 and up to $40,000. Lenders require you to pay this mortgage insurance when the value of your loan is greater than 80% of the value of your property. Some clients, such as first home buyers or people in specific professions, can be eligible for an LMI waiver. So if you want to get into the property market with less than 20% deposit, call me to find out if you're eligible.
And here we are, start of the second quarter here at World Cross Super Sixes. It is currently Glenelg leading 5-2 on the Young Real Estate scoreboard, and White.
And isn't it crazy you can't go in the circle until, so it's a one-on-one. It's just fight to the death until you can get possession called.
It's like gladiators.
It is. You feel like it. Pressure's on.
So ball up the top here. Kicks it down to Newman. Newman.
Good movement here by Glenelg. Very young, fast team.
And Haskett just popping it down the bottom to K-Man. K-Man just under pressure. He's played a bit of box, so he's used to that.
Yeah, he's used to it. Yeah. Well, and for some of these long poles, they wouldn't be. So
off the helmet. That's come off a green helmet.
So it's going to be.
And that'll be a
Glenelg. Oh no. Yeah. So it is.
And but the time violation time ran out.
Yeah.
So on that, so it'll be a green ball. As Reece Townsley just emulates what I just said to him. Green ball. So ball into offense here.
And
so
we're seeing Dan Flepper bringing that ball down. So
has
Jack Inge.
He's got Townsley on the outer side. Reece up against Luke Keesing. And he just gets down low. Keesing just pushing
sending
on.
that double early.
So
probably get a shot off.
Or just nailed, and that's off
as
a flat.
Cody again, you see him bouncing off. He knows that ball's going out. So
well, I actually thought that came off of Pat Palmer. Then it came off his foot. So if it's come off his foot and out, that would be a green ball, because that definitely came off Palmer's foot. But the time ran out. So either way.
Oh, and that's just hit Reece, I believe. So that's come off green, and it is now going to go back to Glenelg. So Luke Keesing with the ball at the top. With
a full 30 seconds. So, yeah, if you are online, just send us a shout out. Now my phone's fixed again. We'll try and get
and we have got something's happening, and people are pointing and yelling, but green have the ball.
So it doesn't change the decision, does it?
It doesn't change.
Even though you like to think you're going to say enough that you can do and it'll change everything, it doesn't. So Dan Flepper with the ball. Looks up the top, kicks it to Hissey. Hissey's got one already. Just tries to step inside against Palmer.
Step.
Hissey just drops the ball.
Drops that ball.
Still drops the ball. So ball to be won. And ball kicked out the back. But while this is happening, the shot clock is running down.
Yeah, it's good defense there by Glenelg, and you probably just want to not get the ball, get a shot off.
And great shot there from Flepper.
That bounce. Huge bounce.
Cody throwing it to himself. Dan Flepper with a great outside shot there, and then just overplays.
Oh, and that's a bit of a trip, but he scored.
So that'll be play on.
That's Noah Haskett with that one, was able to sort of get the ball in the back of the net as he fell over.
So Dan Flepper, one of those young, he only played his first 2 state league games in the last 2 weeks. So good to see Dan, and you can see why, because he's certainly got a skill set about him.
Yep.
Hissey, Sam Hissey just gets doubled there from Keesing, kicks it out here to Louis.
As there is 5 seconds left on the shot, so we're just going to have to get a...
Hissey shoots, and Cody says, not in my house. But look at the outlet. Finds Bartlett. He's got a runner on the other side here with Haskett. So Bartlett steps, pops, and Guyatt could not get anything on that.
Could not stop that one.
And great shot there from Bartlett. So Guy to bring the ball out. Kicks it over here to Conrad. And Rad will bring it up.
Great defense by Glenelg. They are, not really letting anything in, and all the shots are coming from outside. So they're protecting Cody, and Cody's able to make those big saves when their shots coming from so far out, and they're shooting under pressure.
So Harry Walsh, he's got Conrad just sitting up the top here. Walsh going about his work from behind, steps down Turner.
Oh, Cody again, just.
So Turner with
being big already.
But Harrison able to get free those hands and get that shot off. And Price, he will go to the cage anytime he has an opportunity. As you see him just up the ante with the footwork.
You can tell when he's ready to take off. He's got very good...
great change pace.
Yeah, just solid and able to control the ball really well when he does it.
So, opportunity here. Conrad with the ball, kicks it to Townsley. Reese just assesses what he has. Came out on the left, and that's
went
all clear.
In. Yeah, that just...
and
Cody's not happy. He's not happy.
Got a big piece of it, but...
he definitely just rolled over that line, but...
and Bogger right on the line there. So, all clear, but Cody's still shaking his head. Ball down the other way. He's got Palmer. Just a good movement there from Noah Haskett. Just throws that one away. And anytime you don't hit the cage, you are going to defence.
Just want to throw it far enough so you've got time to get into defence.
Yeah. And
there's no unsportsmanlike on that. And not the best pass. But
there's a push, and that's just a little little sore. And
felt
there's a
that
card.
one.
There's a little card as Reese comes up, and he was right in front of us there, and that did hurt a bit.
Yeah, it did hurt him. We heard him
holding a shoulder at the moment.
Not sure his shoulder's in, to be honest.
Let's hope that that's not a collarbone, because the way he got up and the way he is holding his arm
off,
because he did land without getting his hands down. So we hope Reese is okay.
Good move here by Dan. But
Dan! I tell you what, he's trying to hit cars on the road out the back there with that shot.
On Military Road?
Yes. So
they're still...
oh, no, they did get the ball back. I was going to
still man down here, but Glenelg, I think, have got the experience. They'll just work down this 30 and make Woodville either even now. So that was a quick minute.
It steps up.
30. So only 30.
Palmer.
Again.
No, Price. Sorry. Jack Price throwing that one over the fence. So, just being assessed out the back there is Townsley. I'm just watching him. He's still pretty sore in that shoulder.
Helmet's off. Yeah, he's holding...
Let's hope that's not a collarbone, because that's the way that people do them.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's innocuous. As Hissy trying to be innocuous, that was the slower ball shot, I think.
With 10 to go, still a bit of time here to get a shot off, but want to get that ball in.
Harry Walsh.
Great
shot there from Harry Walsh. Bit of power. Cody wasn't saving that one. But look at the outlet. He just found Price.
Yeah, nice
Price
and
broke.
quick there. Good
work,
good
Jack
pressure
Inge.
there.
There's a big cross check. So there's a flag on here.
Still gets up.
And good work there to Inge. Inge just needs to pop. Yeah, there we go. Throw it away. Penalty coming. And that's going to be a push.
Hold his own there, Jack. Yep. Little Jack.
Good pick up. Got the 30-second push. Yeah, I think that was Eeg that took that penalty. Yep. So man up opportunity here for Woodville. Currently 8-5 down, and
they're just there. Woodville, they're just staying in it. But they got to start getting these goals. Cody's already on 8 saves, so he's probably the big difference for me at the moment.
Well, it's that sort of game, isn't it, where look at the in through, bang, pop.
Oh, that came off.
That's come off. That's a reset. So that'll be a green ball.
Green ball again. So it's come off.
So still a man up opportunity here, because it's come off the defender. And no clock. Oh, no, they've called the shot clock reset.
So reset on the shot clock.
And Napoli gets nailed after.
That's going to be a straight turnover. They had a full 30 there.
And welcome to State Lead Lacrosse.
Yep.
Ethan Napoli. As the time runs out, that is half time. And it is an 8-5 game here. Glenelg just up over the Warriors. And a bit like the game Saturday, which ended up 9-6.
This was a 3-all quarter as well. So Yeah, Glenelg able to pull. Sorry, Woodville able to pull it back. But yeah, Cody with 8 saves. That's huge.
Yeah. And goal scorers, Shah?
Goal scorers. We have Dan Flepper with 2.
Yep.
We have Reese, which hopefully he is
Townsley,
okay,
yep.
with 1. We have Sam Hissey with 1, and we have Harry Walsh.
Harry
with
Walsh
2.
with a big one there.
And then we have Todd Bartlett with 1 for Glenelg. We have Eeg.
David.
First name. No, Hayden.
I
wanted to say Harry, but
because I was speaking to Dave earlier.
Oh, there you go.
I'll get a shout out to him whenever I can, Big Dave.
Hayden with 2, Paddy Palmer with 1, Jack Price with 2, and Henry Haskett with 2. But I think I've said it. Cody Watts, 8 saves, huge.
Yep, and
Massive.
I'll tell you what else is huge: our sponsors. So we're going to have a word from them.
LMI stands for Lender's Mortgage Insurance. It's an insurance premium that you have to pay to protect the lender against loss. Depending on your scenario, Lender's Mortgage Insurance could cost you anywhere from $5,000 and up to $40,000. Lenders require you to pay this mortgage insurance when the value of your loan is greater than 80% of the value of your property. Some clients, such as first home buyers or people in specific professions, can be eligible for an LMI waiver. So if you want to get into the property market with less than 20% deposit, call me to find out if you're eligible.
So back into the second half, and Tony,
I'll tell you what, just as we got that, look at that, 180 Finance and Mr. Chris McGurr just walking in screen on the same thing as we're going about 180 Finance. That was the man you got to get in touch with. And yeah, I just went over and checked on Reese Townsley then, and he's pretty sore in that collarbone, and I wouldn't be surprised if he is going to go and get that checked out. A bit of a push, and just the way he landed though. So we hope he is.
That's how the men do it. It's just that push, but hopefully he's all right. You can tell he's in a lot of pain from where we're sitting.
Yep, and so they'll be down 1 now. But Jack Inge just gets a push. Good job there from Jack Inge. Hey, another young player coming through through the men's competition. And
that's going to be a moving pick there. But
Lewis King just trying to help him out.
Just needed to plant his feet a bit sooner.
So Dan Flepper picks up Pat Palmer, and ball to be won here. And Inge gets in on everything, doesn't he?
He loves it. That family, they just love it.
So ball, shot, miss, Haskett. And he will run back into defence. So Lewis Guyatt with the ball. He'll kick that ball up.
Lucky Glenelg put the mesh up behind, because we've seen a few shots today that would be chasing and losing balls.
Well, as we see Noah Haskett chasing Harry Walsh, and Dan Flepper just sitting up, but Walsh fires, bang, and that one's come off No, we're going to be
Now
saying that came off. He's saying that came off.
Oh, it's come off.
And Cody's going, I didn't get anything off that.
So is that a save?
Well, that's a save. No, he said it's come off the keeper.
Yeah, I think it's come off his
Cody's
pipe.
going, I haven't touched it. And you can see the conversation that they're having there. But
that counts as a save.
Take the save.
Yeah, there you go.
So Cody just looked at he just said, I didn't get anything on it. And but Bogger thought that one's come off. So Woodville will retain the ball as Lewis King tries to do himself. And Cody says that one definitely was a save. And finds Jack out, who kicks it over there.
Oh,
and
great movement by Glenelg. That's a great goal.
Toddy Bartlett with the finish, but you know, the
goal.
Outlet to the 1-2-3 and in the back of the net. That's great movement there.
That's the fast pace that Luke was talking about on Lacrosse SA when they asked him about the game. That fast pace.
So and Sam Hissey with the ball. Just needs to move it on now. He's done his bit. And
great cut
great
there.
cut.
Oh,
just that's going to be
over and back.
Over and back, and Woodville will get back into a defensive situation. And a huge shout out here to our sponsors as well, World Cross, who are the major sponsor of this Super Sixes tournament. They're a Japan-based international match event that was started to provide an opportunity for lacrosse players around the world to learn from lacrosse, express what they have learned, and continually grow in the future. And we aim to become the World Club Championship. So thank you to World Cross. As Jack Price, he is off to the Worlds very shortly. And you can just see he's been training at that highest level. And great shot from someone who has been at the highest level. Luke Keesing pops that one away past young Lewis Guyatt.
Very good play by Luke and Jack there, just drawing those defenders and them having to come off each other. So
Sam Hissey with the ball, just received it back from Ethan Napoli. So Hissey with the ball, just gets inside, just needs to release it now. Oh, no, he doesn't. Now he releases it. So the left-hand side of the... And I'll tell you what, the camera angle here is fantastic from the ladies on the camera. Hey, I'll tell you what, they might get a job very shortly with LSA TV with this sort of camera work. So ball out the back here with Haskett. Haskett kicks the ball up to Newman. Newman to Price. And Price, little flick there to Eeg. Eeg just throws it over just a little bit too high and turn it over. So 10-5 is the score. And let me have a little bit of a look and see who's online, because there's plenty of people watching at the moment. Greg Larwood, Nige Wapper. G'day, Nige. Steve Mortimer's watching, even though I think he was out here before. Brady, Simon Penglis.
Nice, Jack
Oh,
Hinge.
Nice finish, Jack Hinge.
No fear, that kid.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's certainly starting his men's senior career in style, as Luke Keesing just throws that away. And just doesn't hit Smallcombe there. So Phil Shinnick's watching, Franca Hissey's watching, Tom Vick, Dan Evans, Tom Emery, Will Dallison, all online. Good to see you online, live and free on Lacrosse SA TV, as we see Harry Walsh just go about his work.
Oh, nice little move there. Oh, Cody, just huge.
So
he's definitely drawing back in, I think. Something to do, yeah. Yep. So
he's
drew
taken
the ball back
into the circle, which you're not allowed to do. So
full 30 here for Woodville. The pressure, I don't mind. They're pushing them right to this halfway line.
There's obviously something that the coaches talked about.
Yeah.
They said really get
turnover.
Up and don't allow them to. And Luke Keesing, as I said, he did play this at the little dip and dunk there from James White.
Was he behind the cage?
I'll tell you what, I thought White man couldn't jump, but he almost did. So he was on the back corner. I thought he was playing in a
Luke Keesing. Trick.
Luke Keesing with the ball here.
Still has the ball.
And
we saw that.
I mean, we're all over it, Shah. But and it didn't fool too many out there just quietly. But
no,
hey,
K-Man wasn't in far in front of him enough.
K-Man needed to go harder at that, as we see Haskett go harder at the top corner.
Great shot.
Rattle, rattle, rattle goes the cookie jar up there.
Don't mind a jump shot.
Some cracks appearing in that cookie jar. And Conrad just running K-Man down the left-hand side. Imagine if he was Dutch, we could go past to the Dutchie down the left-hand side.
I don't know if we could. I mean, you can.
How many songs do I get in sixes?
Oh.
Couple? Oh, still two. The contract still says two.
Got two songs.
So ball up the top here with Price. And Price, he'll fire left and right. And he did break the cookie jar.
He's ready to go, isn't he? He's ready to put on that Australian uniform.
If Haskett didn't put a crack in it, yeah.
It's tough for Louis. He's a young goalie coming in. And you know, this
Philippa,
is good.
There we go. The brothers, Pat and Jack. And White, he says, let me back on the back corner. Yeah, that's where he's going. Look at him. He's just straight there. So Napoli with the ball. Just
Another
steps
young
down.
kid.
Another great. Yep, and he kicks it down, and Louis needed to be ready for that. And ball to be won here. But there's only 1 second on the shot clock as he picks it up. So that'll be a turnover. And it is 12-7 here with about 1:10 to go in the third. And this game goes very quickly, Shah.
It does.
Bartlett.
Great little move there by Todd.
Good feed inside there to find Bartlett. And Napoli turns around and bang. He's under pressure. Got to get it over the halfway line.
Now.
So 4 seconds, 3-2. Over they go. And ball up with Harry Walsh. So Walsh kicks it to Napoli. Napoli finds himself on Bartlett. And see, that's all.
And that double's coming early.
That double is coming. That'll turn it over.
It's going to turn it over.
And that's almost.
Luke knew straight away that he was getting that ball. He was hustling for it.
But as this game evolves, that's almost walling because Luke's playing off a man. And it's picked up in the women's game.
It's picked up in the women's game that as soon as you leave that player and you go
well, he was waiting behind the other guy. So that's something that, you know, the officials will look at.
Well, I mean, yeah, it makes a difference because it becomes a man-up situation.
Well, but in the same breath, you know, in normal lacrosse, men's lacrosse, you'll have that slide there ready to go.
Yeah.
But in this game, you can't have him there. So, outlet and time goes, and Cody says, I'll have that again. Does that go down as a save for me? But no, it doesn't,
No, it definitely
Cody.
doesn't. He's got enough, I reckon. He's got 11 saves in the game. So, you know, he's playing very big. And, I mean, the score, it's 7-13 with him having 11 saves. If he wasn't on, it could be very different.
So maybe some goal scorers for that?
For that quarter. So we had Todd Bartlett with 2, Luke Keesing with 1, and then both Jack Price and Henry Haskett with 1. But they were both very top right-hand side of that cage. So great goals there. And then for Woodville, we only had 2 in that quarter. So Jack Inge with 1. So great to see him on the board. And then James White with 1 as well. So, yeah, a bit of a slower quarter for Woodville. I think Glenelg getting 5 in that has probably cemented a bit. But, yeah, we'll go to our sponsors and come back for the last quarter.
LMI stands for Lender's Mortgage Insurance. It's an insurance premium that you have to pay to protect the lender against loss. Depending on your scenario, Lender's Mortgage Insurance could cost you anywhere from $5,000 and up to $40,000. Lenders require you to pay this mortgage insurance when the value of your loan is greater than 80% of the value of your property. Some clients, such as first home buyers or people in specific professions, can be eligible for an LMI waiver. So if you want to get into the property market with less than 20% deposit, call me to find out if you're eligible.
And fourth quarter action here. We see Glenelg leading 13-7 in this World Cross Super Sixes. And thank you very much to our World Cross sponsors.
It's not a long time, is it? 8 minutes?
It's not, and picks up. So a couple of these really young...
Yeah, some good exposure for them.
Just needs to push him over the halfway line here if he gets the opportunity. Oh,
just gone back and forth.
I'll tell you what, if you're a ballroom dancer out there, get in touch with Dan Filippa because his foot movement there was exceptional. And Harrison Turner just said, little. I mean, hey, why not?
Why not when you've got about, what, 6 seconds left?
Well, he certainly rode the body well. Probably had enough time to just stop and look.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's all about the special in these Sixers games.
It is. And we saw a BTB in the one before, so...
Yeah. And talking about special, and it's not the motorbikes going past us at the moment. Oh, bang! There's some special there from Price. Also, 180 Finance, aren't they special? 180finance.com.au 0480 311 301. Get in touch with Chris Berger as Riley just goes about his opportunity. We've got a flag happening here.
A flag of some sort.
Still here. So Riley just using his
bit
bulk,
of
steps
there.
in, one hand, two hands, fires. He's actually got a pretty good shot, Riley. And he's good on the left too. I would have almost expected him to have come back on the left then, but there's going to be a penalty here to Liam.
Not sure what that was for,
Newman.
but Shane saw something he didn't like and called it early.
Yep, definite. So maybe a slash. I'm not sure. But there's certainly something there, but it's a 1 minute penalty. So Harry Walsh has the ball. Sam Hissey on his left. James White. He's got Conrad down on the left. Back to
White. Move this ball nice and quick, Woodville.
Really need to move it quicker. Just needs to step in and look over the other side. Cody just said, no, you don't. I saw that coming a mile away.
Great intercept there by Cody.
So ball in the stick here of Price. He's already got a few up his sleeve tonight.
Yeah, one for each quarter.
Oh, he just, as he kicks it at Bartlett, Bartlett will fire this.
Todd was just...
Toddy, all he did was run on the field and said, give me the ball and shoot. So he'd been on there about 3 seconds before that shot happened.
He's probably one of the most consistent players, I reckon, in the league, Todd. Every game just goes out, does his job.
James White with the ball. He's already got one himself. He picks up Hayden Eag. Dave, I tried to get you in again, mate. Hissey, pop. Cody says, no, you don't, Sam. I've seen enough of this. Oh, good knockdown there from Walsh. Ball down on the ground. Great pickup. And ball to be won, and that is won by Todd Bartlett. So Bartlett with the ball.
That's eaten 15 seconds of the shot clock, though. So a bit more pressure there from Woodville.
They're running a double when they look like they're running almost looked like they were running a sweep here, but I'll tell you what, there's a sweep on that one to who will get the ball first.
Do you know what my favourite thing about this game is? The little kids that stand behind the goal and they're getting it for the goalies.
Well, I'm glad they got the helmet on too.
Yeah,
they're
doing got their helmets on.
Duty of care with our ball kids. And here we go, Walsh again. And Cody says, I'll have that one. I saw the last one and just got up a bit sore then as Paddy Palmer.
That foot has copped it for Cody, that right foot.
It has indeed.
It's probably had about, out of his 13 saves, 6 would have to be on that right foot.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Too far there, but Glenelg switch over. They're very quick at getting back into the hole.
Liam Hood back into defence very quickly there as we see Dan Filippa with the ball. And subs on for Woodville. Turner. So Riley with the ball. Just using his body. He has got a good left hand if he gets the opportunity to use it. And he steps inside. Another big save there from Code. So ball coming back the other way. Just trying to do too much.
Too much there, yeah. He's drawing that double and probably not necessary, but...
Who fires that one wide. But again, just one person, everyone's watching and getting around. And why wouldn't you get around traditional group?
Absolutely.
Hey, on tradvc.com.au, 83763639. Long-term sponsors of Lacrosse ATV.
Probably one of the longest.
Oh, nice sidestep there too.
By Dan, yeah. Probably learned that from his brother. First ever sponsor, so got to show them the love. They've done a lot for us and for Lacrosse ATV as well.
They would show you the love too with the work that they do out there because they are an exceptional company, traditional group. as Lewis King tries
Just
his
shooting wide.
opportunity on the cage. It's a 15-7 game now.
The goal's gone up by I don't think we've seen a goal yet by Woodville this quarter. We haven't. So
And there's 3 minutes to go.
yeah.
As I said,
How
these
quick this?
as we've got a
we've got
timeout. There we go.
timeout.
What they want is a little bit more screen time to talk about our sponsors.
Yeah.
And the traditional group pay for roofing, guttering, carports and verandas. There is no one better in the business than the traditional group. And how are you going to pay for that? You're going to get onto 180 Finance. And 180 Finance will certainly hook you up with, even if it's refinancing and or you're just, looking at purchasing a new house, get in touch with Chris
investment
McGurr.
properties.
But
Especially
how do you find that? How do you find that? Young real estate. Because, I mean, I tell you what, you can't do your renovations on the house and get the money for the house unless you find a house. So,
and then what can you do to the house?
Live in it.
No, add a
Carport, veranda, roofing and guttering.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
a full circle.
Tell you what, I could talk about this all night, our sponsors. They are amazing people. But better than that too, what about World Cross, hey? Japanese-based, sponsoring this Super Sixes tournament, and we thank them very much. I mean, it's great to have good people on board.
It is.
And when you get good people on board, you get good results.
In small sports, we appreciate it, and we're able to bring lacrosse to people on the couch at home.
No wonder I been involved in this with small sports. Maybe it's a height thing. So ball down the back with Price. You need to double that. He'll fire that one-handed. Yes, he will. Little bit of highlight reel there from Jack Price.
That was a great goal.
Little bit of one-handed love and magic. I'll tell you what, let's have a look at that again if we get an opportunity. I don't care what's happening coming down here, but watch this one-handed bang, pop, top corner. Yes, you did.
That's going to be added into the highlight reel for sure.
Oh, that is the World Cross Play of the Day right there.
100%.
And Jack Price, that was special. And we've seen a bit of that in South Australian lacrosse as Inge looks down.
We
pops.
do.
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
Jeez, he's got some.
And a good goal there.
Oh, no
goal.
Let's check the replay on that.
That was in. That's a tough call there.
I was going to say, that buzzer.
Yeah, as we see.
Ball was released from the buzzer as that one said, but no, not allowed.
That controversy.
I'll tell you what, though, he can dance, Dan Filippo.
He can. Those moves.
Has some footwork there. I'll tell you what, better than that. Just getting excited here.
That was the last 2 minutes.
So I look at Cody coming out. And stay in the cage. He was better in the cage when he was there. And Cody, I think he
Only you're allowed to say that, Tony.
I don't care.
No, he wants to touch the ball again, wants to feel for it. So
yeah. The only thing he can't do is come over halfway, and we're glad of that. So ball up the top. Luke Keesing saying, let's stretch up. So there's obviously an obvious plan in their offense to get everyone up high, and fires and wide. And look at the ball kids down there.
They love it. They're all about it.
They're just going.
They want to be around it, which is good.
Well, they're actually fighting for the ground ball down there. I mean, that's almost like training, isn't it?
It is.
We get ball kids in, and
we're going to need to clear this ball up for Woodville because.
I'll tell you what, pickpockets Luke Keesing.
And he's just going to slow it down and use a full 30 again.
There's only about under a minute